What is up, Aquarius? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for all Aquarius placements, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and do not force it to fit. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you, my dear Aquarius. Aquarius. What is... Okay, well, I'm not a liar. I heard rest in peace. I feel like this is you putting an end to something, or you might have recently had somebody pass. I heard memorial, so this could have been somebody who you just recently visited. If it was the anniversary of a passing of some sort, or the anniversary of something that you would define as an ending. So like the anniversary of your divorce, right? Or graduating college or something, right? Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is a coming to terms with things. Yeah, the Star. It feels really healthy. It does. High Priestess. You're seeing things clearly. I feel like you're really grounding back into the present. If you've been kind of like really going through a difficult time, this feels like getting back to a place of like peace, serenity, and stillness within yourself. And with the Star here, it's giving you so much divine support and divine intervention. I like this. The High Priestess tells me that you're I feel like something's going to be revealed to you. It doesn't, typically I read the High Priestess in reverse as like seeing beyond the veil, like you getting knowledge yourself. This feels like something coming in the form of a message though, if I'm being honest, like finding a piece of paper or some forms that were left behind if you're going through somebody's like assets, or it could be like an email or a text message or a phone call. It feels like something that's being brought to you that's going to bring you clarity. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. This feels like something that, it's almost like left behind is how I would describe it. Yeah, Four of Wands. I heard come in a little closer. Come in a little closer. They feel, there's another person. I'm not gonna lie, I can't tell. I feel like this is someone who's passed. It feels like a partner or a parent. It feels very close to home. And that's what the come in a little closer was. I feel like this person would like jokingly like tell secrets, like be like, come on, lean in, like I got a secret for you. But it would probably be something like really surface level. Like they just feel like a ball buster. Wheel of Fortune and then the Tower. There's something about I feel like there's something with this person's assets that are being discussed. I keep hearing like coming a little closer, and it's, I don't know, it's not scary, it's not weird. It's like that person who'd be like, come on, I got a secret for you, and they, I don't know, say something like gross, like farts or something, you know, like it's just childish. It just tells me that they have a ball buster side to them, really. With the Tower in reverse, this is old. This is old. It's going to come back up. It's going to come back up. Whether you're discussing this with family or you're seeing this person in your dreams, I feel like it's going to come back up. There's something in the assets that hasn't been seen or read before, and it's going to surface. It's going to bring a lot of clarity. Yeah, I know this is really specific. I know we don't typically do readings like this, but it feels that way. It feels like there's going to be something that's brought forward that gives you more clarity on the direction you should move in. And it's probably about leaving behind a foundation or a project of some sort. Knowing that it would be more lucrative to move in a different direction. That's what it feels like, very much so. Yeah. There's something, this feels very external to you, but it feels like fucking chaos. I feel like it's other people around you that might disagree with this choice or decision, but they don't see it clearly the way you do. You're very rooted. They're not. They're just not. They're not. I don't like it. It's, I actually want to use this one. Yeah, let's use this deck. Okay, so let's separate you from this energy. We're going to do you, we'll do the foundation, the change, and then we'll do the chaos. So let's look at you. And then this will be the divine intervention we have here, the message that's coming in. The stars, it's grouped together because every time I go to separate it, it's like, no, you're meant to be with this energy because the divine energy is connecting to you. So I like it there. Every time I separate it, they ask me to move it back. Okay, so let's look a little deeper at this. Let's just clarify the three together. No, they said do the queen separate. Okay. Five of Cups. Oh, snap. Okay, so this feminine is still mourning the masculine. in the lies, the secrets. There's an energy of betrayal here. And I feel like they're still working through it. There's a part of them that's very angry, but this is the part that the divine is going to help them with, because the 5 of Wands is right over the Star, whereas the other 3 were right on the Queen. I feel like the feminine energy is very aware that they are still mourning these feelings of betrayal at the masculine. I feel like they might actually be ignoring the part of them that is angry, like being like, okay, my anger is really this, but there is such thing as righteous anger. And I feel like there's a need to really allow themselves to feel this anger. Maybe go to a destruction room or punch a pillow or something, or go to a kickboxing class. Get some of that energy out. You have 3 5s. 5s are indicative of the shift, of the change. And when we move through the 5, that's when we get to the 6, the harmony, right? So the 5 is the most difficult, most uncomfortable place to be. You got 3 of them, which tells me that on a soul level, on a mental level, and on an emotional level, right? Your wands, your swords, and your cups, you are going through a big shift, right? And so you might not be experiencing it physically, right? Your pentacles, right? So your money or your physical body or your health, but you are experiencing it on a mental, emotional, and soul level, which tells me that this most likely has to do with somebody who's passed and the trickle effect of their passing, whether it be with family sorting up their assets or finding things out after they have passed, or a little bit of both. And so there's a need to recognize that there is anger that's lingering, and it's okay to allow yourself to feel it. You do not have to feel shame or guilt for feeling it, but it's also okay if you do, right? Allow yourself to just feel all things and be okay with that. Let's look at the Star and the High Priestess. 9 of Cups. Oh, I love this. This is such a big, like, there's going to be a really big emotional shift here. I feel like there's going to be this sense of wholeness and happiness that comes back to this individual with the 9 of Cups. There's just a lot of love that's I feel like they're finding themselves. That's really what it feels like. The 9 of Cups is finding this sense of like emotional security and self, but this feels like someone like finding their heart, finding their soul, like finding who they are. And it feels like this divine assist, and this is what they're seeing. Yeah, Strength in reverse. I heard Secret. Strength is Leo energy. With Strength in reverse, I feel like their secret power is the fact that they've learned to love. Okay, there's somebody who would kind of abuse the fact that they love themselves. Like would twist it like, no, you're conceited, or you're this, or you're that. And I feel like that's what the strength, it feels yucky. It feels yucky. It does, which it typically is. It's like the inner beast. It feels like the Tower. It feels like the chaos. So let's look at Strength. Yeah. This is, it's going to be done. No, you're not going to deal with it. You're not going to deal with them because you're like, no, I have my peace and I don't need you to recognize whether it's true or not, because I don't really care what you think about it. It's my peace and I feel good in it, right? Not in a distorted way, but it's just kind of like, I'm releasing the heaviness of this because it's not stable, right? With the 10 minus the 6, there's a 4 of Wands. You're recognizing that even if this foundation was a foundation that was stable at one point, now it's just burdensome and it doesn't recognize the things that you need emotionally to feel safe or secure or vulnerable. And so there's a release of it, right? Because your ego is just like, I can't tame somebody else's aggression or things of that nature. I can only control myself. So let's look at where this message is coming from though. The Lovers, the Empress, and the Knight of Pentacles. I won't be shocked if you get a message about this in your dream. I won't be shocked if you get a message about it in your dream, or if somebody that is a mutual friend of you and your person who has passed comes in and really discreetly gives you information unknowingly, like unbeknownst to them. Like they could say something or hand you a piece of paper and it's just like a formality and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for. I needed this, or I needed, like this was like the key to the puzzle or something. I feel like a lot of you are going to have a lot of dream space experiences. With the Empress and the Lover, it's a very divine feminine, it's very receptive energy. It tells me that you might be hesitant to take action on the relationships that are toxic, like wanting to repair them, because your focus right now is just feeling good in yourself. And I would not doubt that you're going to have a lot of support from the divine and people from the other side. Let's look at the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. You're done investing in these relationships. You're done doing it. You're done doing it. Nope, 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 nope. It's not supporting your mental, emotional health. Nope, you're done. You're done. Dunzo. Kicking them to the curb. Not tolerating it anymore. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. There's the change. 3 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. The Devil. I might as well just take these two because they were here. And I'll put these back. Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Just so much going on. Okay, so 10 of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. You're deciding to move away from this chaotic relationship that has to do with this family dynamic, right? Because it's no longer resonating with you. You're finding stability, and this is like your friends and family card, the 3 of Cups. And you're like, well, it's not supporting who I am. If anything, it's supporting my fears, insecurities, limiting beliefs, toxicity, attachment, codependency, addiction, all those things. And no, they have this sense of like sorrow in them. I can feel the sorrow, and it's almost like it projects off of them like a black cloud of smoke. And you're just like, I just don't want to be around it anymore. As much as I love you, and as much as we have a really great, fun, passionate connections at times, you also bring out the worst in me. You bring out this really pissed off, angry side of me, and I don't want to be that version of me. And I feel like they have a really good tendency of knowing how to charm people and knowing how to get people back. But they struggle to be vulnerable, and I feel like that's where you get frustrated. That's where you get frustrated with them. Let's look at the 4 of Wands. 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to spend some time healing and coming to terms with the fact that like you just really don't want this right now. You just really don't want it. And that's okay. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Eventually in time you'll go back to it. But right now you're just sitting in a space that's a little conflicted internally. And so you're just taking some time alone. And that's okay. And you're going to drop the relationship for now. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune, what this divine shift is. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, and once you get clarity, that's when you're going to start investing in the dynamic again. But no, you're going to do it when you really feel ready, not when you feel pressure to. Yeah, when you really have done your healing, when you've really moved through this part of you that is hurt or feeling betrayed. Let's look at the Tower. So then we have on the Tower, we have the Hangman and the High Priestess, which I love, 3 majors. So you have double Pisces energy, a lot of Neptune energy, and Neptune's going to go retrograde. And Neptune is what allows us in retrograde to review our distortion, illusions, limiting beliefs, and daydreams or fantasies or dream space, right? And so you're going to have a lot of clarity on your subconscious mind and also the distorted dynamics within this relationship. And that's what allows you to take action in a very practical, grounded way and start to build things that are in alignment with you. I like this. Let's get any final messages from the divine or from past loved ones. They're very much so a very peaceful energy right now. I feel like you're getting so much like divine assist. It's really interesting. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're getting help and you don't even see it or recognize it. Yeah, Emperor in reverse. So it's a masculine energy or the father figure who had passed. And with the Tower here, they're aware of the faulty foundation they left behind with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, how they did not build with you. Maybe they had a tendency to kind of take the reins and control things themselves. And they know that's what led to this chaos, to the Tower, and to the struggle in the dynamics in the relationship. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. They know it caused a lot of confusion. And eventually you will see that very clearly. But Aquarius, this is what I have for you. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session, check out my website. My tarot course is also live. So if you want to learn how to read tarot, if you want to know about astrology and numerology, how to read a natal chart, it's all through that course online. The first 15 people to sign up get 50% off the entire course. And I also am accepting new mentor students. So if you want to become a certified Reiki practitioner and or quantum healer, I have my certification program back up and open for registration, as there's only one of me, so I can only take so many students at a single time. It's a 4 to 6 month long program. We meet 3 times a month for 90 minutes a piece. And you'll also have workbooks and online modules that go along with what we discuss in our sessions together. So you have items, resources, and tools to study and develop your skills and knowledge while you're home and outside of our sessions as well. So if that's something you're interested in, especially if you want to do it for a way to make a living as your career like I do, go ahead and check that out. I'd love to work with you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.